This video is brought to you by Diamond Pacific Tool Corporation. Diamond Pacific is America's favorite diamond tool, wheel, and lapidary machine manufacturers. For nearly half a century, Diamond Pacific has set the industry standard for diamond lapidary equipment. Join the majority of professional lapidaries and choose Diamond Pacific products such as their Nova wheels, Pixie, Genie, and Titan gem makers, as well as their wide selection of other high-quality lapidary diamond products. Check out Diamond Pacific today and find out why they're considered America's premier diamond lapidary tool manufacturers. So we are here at the Tucson Showplace. Small little two-warehouse show. This is all ran by Eugene Mueller from the Gem Shop, or is it the Rock Shop? Either way, Wisconsin's largest rock shop, pretty much one of the coolest ones in America. You can find him at Denver as well. There's a cool Mexican vendor in there that I get turquoise from. We'll go peek at. My friend Veggie works at one of these too. He's really well known for bringing over a Turkish lavender jade, and he actually was bringing over some pink Turkish lavender jade, which supposedly is a jadeite jade mineral, one of the oldest working mines in the world. And Dusty wants purple lavender jade. So it looks like they're closed. We'll take a look. At least through the grate here. Gotta take a day off before the weekend, right? Some Moroccan chevron amethyst. This stuff's gonna be really, really affordable. Here is the Turkish lavender jade. I think it's about $40 a pound. Under there, looks like some pink opal, some common opal. But we'll keep moving on. Some of you folks might remember Turkish Pavilion at the Kino show years ago. What is this? Just some big, just flats of smoky quartz or something? It's like the cost of this is probably just moving it, right? That's pretty cool. That'll make somebody really happy, this big one here. Here's some amethysts. Kind of look like Veracruz, but it might be, Brazilian. Here's some Honduran opals. 50 cents a gram. Definitely a different quality than what Jesse had for sure, but the price reflects that. So what I'm really excited about, which I'm not seeing, and hopefully I'm not disappointed, is Mr. Mueller and Veggie have teamed up to bring the Rhino machine, which is a lapidary machine from Turkey, to the American market. I hope it's here. Here's some Del Sur Thunder Eggs. Kind of look like they're worked on a bull wheel. Oh, sorry, brother. This one's all egg, no thunder. But still really nice polish. So I was talking to the Guzman family yesterday, and Nereda's cousin is in town with some really nice Aguas Calientes material. He was telling me that you find thunder eggs of that material all the time. He had some rough that had some eggs on it. And it's just such a lucrative material to be cut up to chase the fire that you don't really see people working the eggs like they do on some of these. So I bought some Baja turquoise from these folks last year. I wonder if they have any more. And I bought some cool treated Eliza stuff. Let's find out. Yeah, the same place that it was last year. Awesome material. Look at this. Slightly pyritized. Here's some of the stabilized stuff that I bought. Well, the enhanced stuff. In here, some Campitos. Over here is... What's in here?
Hello.
Hey, is this the Mexican Jaguar opal? This stuff?
Oh no.
Here? Is this the Honduran?
No. No, this is Honduran opal. I'll mix it with Mexican and Honduras.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
How much for the Baja?
For the turquoise.
Sorry to bother you.
¿La turquesa cómo está? 140 pounds.
Nice. Good stuff. Lots of good cutters in here. And is it Baja and then Sonoran? Or is it all Baja?
No, they're Sonora.
Oh, nice. Sometimes they can almost look the same, you know? So I have a hard time recognizing it. It's a little bit darker than the yellow here. I bought some of this from you last year. Not bad. And I imagine this is Sonoran right here. A little bit greener.
You make lawsuit.
Oh yeah, I film for YouTube and I like to show people my favorite places to buy.
Okay.
And I always love Mr. Mueller's stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I bought some Baja from you last year that I'm still cutting today. So I like to tell people where I got it from.
Okay.
I lose business by telling people where I buy my stuff.
Okay,
But I don't sell rough rocks. I like to sell my art. So I don't care. I'll tell people, yeah, buy from this guy. That's where I get it from. And then just being honest, people respect it a little bit more and they'll pay for my art instead of trying to buy rocks. I don't sell I buy turquoise to cut. You'll never buy it from me rough. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This looks like a few different species in here. What do you think this is?
Oh, the one, no, the price?
No, what kind of turquoise is it?
Oh, este es como gis de turquesa, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama este en inglés?
Looks like some stabilized Sleeping Beauty.
This is not so hard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know, is it Sleeping Beauty or is it like
¿Es Sleeping Beauty esa? No, ¿verdad? It's similar, but it's not a Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. Did he tell you how much he wants for it?
200, 240 me dijiste. 240 pounds.
Nice. Some nice unstabilized material here. Some nice blues in that. Here's some of the sliced. Like looks like Honduran, but I think it's half of it's Honduran, some of it's the Jaguar. Like that's definitely Honduran for sure. All different beauties here. Nice bucket of quartz. So this is all Veracruz?
Yeah, Veracruz.
And that bucket outside, is that Veracruz's too?
Yeah, it's Veracruz too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And all these are Veracruz. We have highlights from Mexico too. And this one. Let me show you with the UV light.
So I imagine these are zoned for anhydros, which is really cool. Almost never be able to get them on camera. And don't worry, folks, it's really easy to take the Sharpie marker off.
Look, let me show you.
Oh, wow. Nice. Phosphorescent. And it's a halide opal?
Yeah. Look.
Are these bags the same stuff?
Yeah, look.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Like this one too.
That's great.
Look at that.
Where in Mexico did these come from?
I don't know in what part. Look. And we have that.
Well, that's okay. Oh, wow. Different color over here.
Yeah, this is fluorite. Look. And the natural color are purple, with the UV light are red.
How do you say purple in Spanish? Is it uva?
Morado.
Morado. Morado. I can't try. I gotta practice. Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
How long have you folks been here at the Tucson Showplace?
For 20 years, more.
Oh, wow.
My grandfather started with these ones.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Some nice pyrite with quartz there. Here's a fantastic one. Lots of Veracruz. The stuff we were looking at a few moments ago was also from Veracruz. It's probably really affordable in that bucket out there. Veracruz, all Veracruz is pretty affordable in my opinion for how beautiful they look. Some of my favorite amethysts in the industry. One thing about Veracruz that I really love is in Mexico, they incorporate the string harp into their music a lot, which is kind of odd. You don't really think of the string harp as a traditional Mexican instrument, but it probably definitely came over with the Spanish colonizers. And so definitely a different sound of Mexican music coming from Veracruz. My friend Phoenix is a string harper and she plays the Veracruz style as well. And she was telling me that definitely, like, you know, the aristocrats want their kids playing the string harp because it's like, but it's not just the fancy rich folks playing the string harp. It's also the folk music of Veracruz. Veracruz amethyst is definitely a type of amethyst that you don't sell by weight. It's by the piece because it's such a dramatic difference in color and character. These clusters here are really awesome to me. I like these better than the single crystals, or someone like Sprite would probably like the individual crystal pieces. This one in Matrix is pretty amazing, in my opinion. Double terminated. Let's get it in the light over here. That is awesome. Where in Mexico are you folks from? Where in Mexico do you live?
I live in Baja.
In Baja?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Lots of good fish food and...
Yeah. Full songs, papas and beer.
Oh, yeah.
Tijuana.
I used to live in Jerez, Zacatecas.
Zacatecas, Jerez.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. My dad got tired of me being spoiled, so he's like, you're going to Mexico to live with your grandparents.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I was really mad.
And you learn Spanish or?
A little bit, you know,
Okay.
not as much as I should.
But you understand, but you can...
Enough to ask for, you know, where's the beer, where's the food, where are the ladies, you know? And I learned how to...
Regular things.
Yeah, I learned how to play music, play the accordion, you know.
All right, that's cool. Yeah.
None of my family lives there anymore, so
No?
it'd be hard for me to go back, you know?
Okay. All live here in the States?
Yeah, unfortunately. Really nice Chiapas amber. Really special amber for the Maya, I believe. Chiapas is pretty southern in Mexico, so it's pretty close to Guatemala. I believe, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Some of my favorite amber. It's not just UV reactive, but it has this effect that I don't know what it's called. Somebody let me know. Where you put the light on it and then you take it off, and then it slowly, the light will go away slow instead of just leaving it once. I like the darker ones. Some people like the lighter ones, but when it comes to like specimens and stuff with like bugs and stuff, you probably want the lighter so you can see it more. Amber is not easy for me to carve. Like I don't use traditional lapidary machines with water. I actually use it, I cut it dry. And then I'll sometimes get all the way through it just to burn it up on a polishing wheel. $6 a gram might seem steep for a rock, but this material is so light. Like this might be maybe 1.5 grams. Looks like a vitamin E capsule. If you folks haven't seen it already, check out a video of me doing a tour of my grandfather's shop. He carved a beautiful owl out of some Chiapas amber. He still has a few larger pieces, but sometimes you really got to work around the fractures. Like this one looks really good. This one would be good for carving. Here's a fantastic cabochon. I was talking to a gentleman last year about polishing, and it looks like whatever compound they went to do the final polishing, they went to it from earlier in the pre-polishing stage than how I polish amber. And I believe it's probably the superior way, because if you look really closely, you can see some like orange peel and even some polished oriented like work marks. So they're probably polishing this to this water looking polish from like 300 grit, 400 grit. And then here's some obsidian from either Magdalena or Jalisco, I think. I'm not sure. I think there's a few different places that the different variations are coming from. I like this obsidian brick right there. Obsidian mirrors. My grandma's been begging me to make her a translucent one for her so she can see UFOs. Here's some dumbbells for lifting weights to make you stronger. These are really cool. So cut terminations, but then cleaves. I think these are really cool. I think I like these a lot more than the traditional towers. So all of these are actually being made in Mexico. A lot of times they're definitely not using a traditional sphering machine. Most of the time they're probably using a rotundal. A lot of stuff like the carvings and stuff, they're using angle grinders. They're not usually using traditional flex shaft pieces and stuff. Here's a beautiful Guadalupe. For all of you Guadaluperos out there. Big Guadalupe follower scene in New Mexico where I live. I love the satin finish one just as much as the rainbow and the silver sheen, gold sheen, green sheen. The way they cut the sheens, they don't have to make a perfect heart, but just from the cuts that they make, the color play makes a perfect heart. Hey, it's me. Nice mirror there. There's lots of cabochons. There's some cactus chrysocolla. Do you do Denver, Colorado?
Yes.
Are you outside?
Yes.
Oh, I remember you now.
Oh, okay.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
So I have a great video of their booth outside of Denver. They're kind of in the middle in between the two different venues. And then I know that mostly for their fire agates and their tray of cabs. I remember the handwriting and the cactus chrysocolla. So if you're in Denver, be sure to check them out. Some nice cabs. Some turquoise, a few different variations here. There's Campitos here with the pyrite in the lighter color. The yellow matrix is actually the Baja. And then the green is from Sonora. So some of these, you can tell that these are probably cut on stone wheels or perhaps even non-traditional lapidary machines because of the tight dome. The dome's almost angled. It looks really cool in my opinion. More people should cut like that. Don from Diamond Pacific actually cut some stuff like that for sure. Here's some Royal Imperial Jasper. I think this is either from Zacatecas or from Jalisco. Really cool stuff. Oh, there's some cool book matched pairs. There was a huge nodule of this at the Denver show. No, Quartzite show. Probably haven't put that video out. It'll come out sometime. It's just hard to go back and forth between Quartzite and Tucson. If you folks would like that, let me know. If you folks want to see like Quartzite videos in between my Tucson videos, because I got a couple of those, let me know. So these cabochons, these feel like they're definitely done on a traditional machine. You know, even though a lot of Mexican cutters might be on a budget and using unconventional machines, you know, it's the modern times. If you have a cutting operation making something this nice, you probably make a lot more money than the average American. So you can afford a good Diamond Pacific Genie. Titan, you know. A lot of Mexican cutters that I know that do cut traditional cut with traditional lapidary machines actually prefer Diamond Pacific. Why do you prefer Diamond Pacific? It's not just more economical because the wheels last 4 to 7 times as long, but because it's faster and speed is money. If you're going to tell the person buying your machines, hey, can we spend $400 more on this machine and wheels than other brands, but I can have it to you 1/3 or maybe even less, or maybe even, you know, 1/3 I can have it done in 1/3 of the time or maybe even less, you're gonna buy the good wheels, you're gonna buy the good machines. So here these are grooved so that you can do some cool like pre-Columbian style macrames. You can incorporate this into wire, like for your wire wrapping, and showcase the whole surface without having to create special types of bezels for holding on to the stone. Or you can just set it in silver and just treat it like a regular old bezel. And that groove will disappear. You'll see this a lot when it comes to Mexican cabs. If anyone is interested in learning how to do these grooves, I have a really good method of making these grooves with a glass grinder. I use a Griffette little like $80 glass grinder and a little $20 bit, and I lay it down on the table. And if you're making your girdles right, then the grooves are really consistent with the width all the way across. If you see here, these grooves are either cut before the girdles are established, which is why it kind of disappeared right here, or these are done by hand really fast and not using a traditional grinder, probably using a flex shaft or something. So, you know, if you bought this piece and you wanted to go through the bottom, you might be a little bit out of luck. Obviously, you don't need it in the crotch of the heart, but you do need it on the tip, which is established. Here's some drilled obsidian, some stardust obsidians. I don't think I've ever seen this before. You think you've seen it all by now, but always pleasantly surprised. Slightly translucent, where those little stardust things are. You can see that some of them are on the surface, some of them are slightly underneath layers of obsidian. I think these are really cool. $24 a piece. Might be a little steep for me. I'm used to buying $1, $2 cabs. When I used to buy cabs to make necklaces, I don't really do the pre-Columbian style macrame necklaces anymore, honestly. Not so much anymore. Here's rough, lots of obsidian. Clearance, any tumbled bag, $60 a bag. $4 a kilo. Not bad if you have something you could do with that. All different kinds of stuff. Looks like amethyst, obsidian, sodalites, rose quartz, all kinds of stuff. £11 for $35. Not bad for some sodalite. Same with this amazonite. Probably the same or even more affordable for this rose quartz here. And here's some toolite. Toolite, as you probably heard me say many times on this channel, is native to Norway. Any other pink zoisite is not toolite. It is a pink zoisite. So all toolite is zoisite, not all zoisite is toolite. If it doesn't come from Norway, it's not toolite. That's my opinion. A lot of people disagree with me. There's some really similar stuff coming from Taos County where I live that is being sold as toolite. You know, at the moment it's not being like taken too seriously, as in like, oh, it can't be toolite because it's not from Norway. Maybe one day it will. The gentleman who actually mines this material is at the Keene Electric Sports Complex. I wonder if this is just one of his warehouses that he stores stuff, or if or what's going on here. You know, it doesn't really look like there's too many things inside. We'll go take a look at some of the flats over there though. But he's a cool guy. My good friend Walker Stevens works for him, and Walker can work for anybody. He chooses to work for that guy, so he's either paying the best or he's a good man, and he appreciates working for him. $50 a kilo for 1 kilo, but if you buy the whole flat, it's $30. A little bit more affordable for the carnelian. Here's some Labradorite slabs. You've heard me say it so many times how I do not enjoy cutting this material rough, because you have to buy such a big piece of rough. You have to orient the axis to where the flash is there, or the schiller, or whatever you call the color play. Then you have to chase that. However, if you're buying a nice slab, then my opinion definitely changes, and I wouldn't mind cabbing a full flash piece. I just don't like chasing the flash. Do you know what I mean? This stuff is called either schistin blend or nickel blend. Pretty neat stuff. It's like an aragonite with metals in it. could be something else. I see this material vary a lot in price depending on who's selling it. You can imagine that this person who's getting a lot of his stuff direct from source and is actually working a lot of their own material is probably some of the best places to buy it from. I wouldn't be surprised, actually I would bet my money, that a lot of people selling this nickel blend or schistine blend are getting it from this vendor, because they have a lot of really affordable stuff. If anyone's interested in any like of the toolite in bead form or spheres form, this vendor is definitely some of the people that would have it in bead form, and here they are. I don't think anyone else on the show has any toolite beads. Anybody that might have toolite beads are buying it from these folks here, and also in sphere form. And here's the gentleman right there working his rock. Oh no, that's not him. That's one of his employees. Let's see, is he on here? Try to find a picture online. No, he's not. There he is with the jackhammer. Working the pink rocks. I believe it has to be helicoptered out. Helicoptered out of the place. And this is the gem shop, Eugene Mueller's joint. He's super famous in the scene. Legendary. Brought a lot of materials to market. Ocean jasper, ocean wave. Really famous for his agates and jaspers. I love him for his polish. He's an incredible cutter. So this Regency rose plume, $7 a pound. The Damu jasper, $8 a pound. Gold Mountain thunder eggs. Let's see if we can find one cut. Looks like there's a lot of rhyolite in them. Only $4.50 a pound. We'll walk around so we don't have to trip over the scale. Agua Nueva, $5 a pound. This stuff is beautiful. Some cool lasers, some cool patterns going on, even some cool plumages and bugs. Pretty affordable for how beautiful it is. You see some people sell that for like 40 bucks a pound, no joke. Some Sonoran dendritic stuff, $8 a pound. These folks are also at the Denver show. Last year they had the Rhino machine right out here. I don't think they're demoing it this year, unfortunately. Salvia Chalcedony. You guys remember Salvia? That was a trip. Kawalabi quartzite is $12 a pound. Looks very hard, but worth it. Some cool colors there. Almost looks like a petrified wood. Mahogany obsidian, $3 a pound. This type of fluorite from Mexico is $4. Petrified wood from Arizona is $4. There's a lot of different variations and regions to get this material from. Is it from the Rainbow Forest area? I don't know. But I do enjoy it. I got a lot of respect for those that take time to learn how to cut this the right way. TP Canyon, $35 a pound. It must be great. I can't really tell from just looking at it. I don't have like a spray bottle. Here's some color right there. And some of you might say, oh, well, this Moroccan agate looks way better and it's half the price. Why is that? Well, it's not just how it looks, honestly. It could be the scarcity of the material. how much any vendor can get, how much they might have paid for it if they bought it and they didn't harvest it. You know, something like almost anything from Morocco that's worth finding is mined a lot, even though it's really difficult at times. Like the people working at Chem, working their butt off to find a few teeth a day sometimes. And they're not even getting 50% of what it's going to be sold for. So, you know, the Moroccan stuff is going to be a little bit more affordable because of how abundant it is. Don't know if that's the case for the teepee. I do think it is beautiful. See the nice, cool agate stuff going on there. But that's just an example of why some of it might be more affordable or pricey than others. Cool piece here. A lot of agate people aren't particularly interested in the geodes, believe it or not. I'm gonna go ahead and lick this one. No one's around. Lick the rock. No one's looking. Some cool sagenetic stuff going on in there. And here's some Moroccan seam. Really cool. We got some more rough out here. Ooh. These are odd. $40 a pound. These Argentina. Are they similar to the condors? Are they a pseudomorph? Can't answer any of those questions. Maybe they'll have a piece polished inside. Mr. Mueller does do a lot of his own polishing. Yeah, I licked that one for the team. Took it for the team. It's beautiful. It's purple. I have a fantastic, like new Richardson Ranch machine. I have all the pads. I should be cutting some awesome agates. Nothing holding me back. I believe Mr. Mueller uses a bull wheel. African Queen picture stone. Some beautiful brown jaspers. Now, if this is the Royal Sahara, I'd have to buy some for our buddy Dave Duncan and Lori. Norina from Australia. Here is a water sprayer full of water, of course, because this is the rock shop. This is the gem shop. This ain't no nonsense style rock shop. These guys know what they're doing. They keep that water cool, ready for spraying, pre-primed even. Fantastic. This is really cool. Bet you the rhyolite that this stuff is in probably polishes up really well. Really affordable for the beautiful colors. I wonder if it's just because of how little well, I don't know this material. Is there just a little bit of agate for how much rhyolite it is, and you're paying for so much rhyolite that they're lowering the cost of this beautiful material so that it if you're having to buy bigger pieces for less agate. I don't know if that's what's going on, but sagenetic material, some beautiful sprays and plumes there, almost mossy on different angles. Mushroom rhyolite. The sagenetic stuff was 4. This is 4. More rock rocks around the side. Angel wing chalcedony. Is this from Utah? This stuff rocks. Beautiful stuff going on there with the angel wing. I was gifted some angel wing from a really kind gentleman from Washington, I think it is. So the side kind of looks like a plume agate, right? Do a lot of deposits of plume agate produce angel wing formations on the top of their plumes? Like, this kind of looks like some graveyard point style material on the sides here. On the top of it, will it have angel wing? Leave your answer down in the comments below. First right answer, accurate answer, you can have the YouTube channel. It's all yours. I still get to upload the videos and I get the ad revenue, but you can have it. So what's going on here? It's more, this is like more of the stuff on the side. That must be Montana, no? No, it's Madagascar dendritic. This stuff is cool, man. We were looking at this at the Mark Jobin. Those guys are sweet. I love the Mark Jobin people. But, really cool. I am wearing the wrong shoes today, and I am paying for it. I usually wear these, like, weird jogging shoes that my uncle gave me that feel like walking on a cloud, and I'm wearing the wrong ones today. So let's go inside. All the years passed that I never got to come. I mean, when I came to the gem shop, I never got to look at what Mr. Mueller is actually cutting. I know he's a legendary cutter. I've seen his stuff being sold by other people. But let's take a look at the stuff inside, and let's take a look at some of Mr. Mueller's handiwork. He does use a bull wheel. Some people use a Richardson Ranch machine. He prefers a bull wheel. Here's the Rhino. Variable speed, comes with Johnson Brothers wheels. It comes with a flex shaft attachment, I believe. It comes with all this good stuff. Manufactured in Turkey. Very cool. Some Swazi agates. Here's some of the stuff that they sell outside, just kind of bundled up and ready to go.
Here, it's right here.
Orange calcite.
Thank you.
Fantastic. These are really good for like slicing or cracking open live on like Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. There's a lady that's cracking these open and she's charging like $60 for larger ones. So if you're getting 10 pounds for $30, you're paying $30 a pound. These are less than half a pound. You can see the money being made there, you know what I mean? Some mini specimens. These are polished. I wonder if Mr. Mueller polished these himself.
Would you like the bag?
$50 for 12. These are totally worth it. Some of these might need to be tightened up after living in the bag for so long. Maybe not. Those are cool. I wonder if the gem shops is making those themselves. This rock and mineral excavation kit. You know, a lot of these ones that you get from like National Geographic at Target and stuff aren't very good. So I bet you if a gem shop is making these, then they're probably really, really great. Here's some more rough. We'll spray down. Here's the Swazi. I got about a 55 10-pound box from Nick Alexander of this material. It's beautiful. Some really interesting looking pinks. Some water lines going on there. I try to avoid that when it comes to this material. I like the pinks and the oranges. Beautiful stuff. I have to say, one of the... How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Always doing good. I came down here just to see if you guys were demoing the Rhino. Yeah. Well, it's fun to see your awesome rocks, but I just didn't know if it was being demoed to the public or anything.
Not here, but we have the 4 setups at Kino.
They're at Kino?
Yeah.
Is it inside the main tent?
It's like right in the middle.
So is it outside?
Yeah.
No.
It's in the
Yeah,
big tent.
it's in a tent. How do I get? So there's that. You're coming in down that long stretch, right? Kino's right here. You come down the road, turn in. That main road. It's the. I don't even know how to explain it. Are they even labeled?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I vend at Kino, and I just haven't walked around. So I'll find it no matter what. I'll just ask, is that where your dad is?
No, he's here.
Oh, cool. I love picking his brain about his polishing process. He has some of the best polish in the industry.
That is true.
Have you ever learned his wild and wicked black magic agate polishing ways?
He's in the realm of it right now.
Oh, it's great, dude. So are you learning on the bull wheel or
I'm learning
all the good stuff?
Sorry, you have to put one.
That's where the money's at, is that bull wheel, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that and the glasses. I wear glasses.
Yeah.
Wear the glasses and you use them when you're polishing. Makes everything better to the naked eye.
Absolutely. Here's some Montanas. Why are they spray painted red? I wonder. It could have been something else back in the day, like this size for these red ones were that, the size for the green ones were that, here and there. This Agua Nueva quality is great. It's different than this stuff outside for sure. This stuff also makes great cabochons, not just specimens. Please, please, please.
Dump this out. This is a 10-pound lot of the 1976 dig Malawi agate, which we got a bunch of this year. So this has this beautiful pink and orange and red banding, larger nodules, some small cabbing and specimen stuff all together.
Did you folks buy it, or was it a gift, or?
Oh no, we imported. We actually had this mined for us in 2019.
Oh, smokes.
And things got really difficult during to try to get it out of Malawi to South Africa. At the time, it wasn't safe. Like the transport wasn't safe, so we waited, and then COVID hit, and then that put a hold on the shipment. So this year we were able to get it out of Malawi into South Africa and then ship it to the U.S. for the show.
What a treasure.
So there's some of these, but this is the 1976 dig, and then we also have more of the Malawi babies that came in this
Oh,
year.
awesome.
So we have these 76 dig and 10-pound lots like that, and then we have the Malawi babies and 5-pound lots and 1-pound lots on the show. Here, I'll spread you right by here. Here's some more selection of that 76 dig.
Oh, that is fantastic. Has your dad had time to cut any of it yet?
We've been throwing a few in the saw as we go, but we're trying to focus mostly on trying to get the lots.
I don't see how you folks have any time for anything.
But
You guys are so busy all the time.
yeah.
The Using and Amethyst amethyst hearts are all labeled with a price. Now is that
That's the retail price.
so half of that is wholesale?
Yep.
Wholesale? Half of that.
That might be good. The color in the center of the is usually in the center of the. So I mean that could go orange or red in the center. You just don't know.
You can tell this one's gonna be a stunner.
Yeah.
It's definitely a specimen you most likely would not want to cab it up. It'd be a disservice to this awesome material. So all of the stuff in the showroom, did your father do a lot of that?
Yeah. A lot.
I can tell just from the window on how great it is that he probably polished it.
I have like a half a barrel over here.
This stuff is awesome. Really great purples. Stunning reds. If you folks know agate, you can definitely see what we're talking about here. Here's a great one to show off.
These are the small ones. So little small hole nodules. They're so much fun to cut open on the trim saw.
I'll take that one for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would have actually just walked right by him. I thought this was just smaller versions of what was outside. Here's some Royal Imperial. Rough. So about $20 a pound. I like the satin finish on these.
Yeah, that's nice. Some Royal Imperial cabs. These are really nicely done. Whoever's doing the polishing on these. Perfect girdles. Nice flat backs, no scratches on the back. That's the difference between a good cab and a great cab like these. Here's the good stuff. Beautiful pseudomorph.
These are super awesome. They had these in Denver. Octahedral, like what are they called?
Polyhedrite?
Polyhedrites.
There's some better ones over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, these are so awesome. Oh, that's killer. Where are they from?
They're from Paraíba, Brazil. Sorry about the mess.
Oh, and your dad must have obviously polished this.
Yeah, we cut and polished most of these. But they were mined out or not available since like 1984 or so. It's cool when you get this like double chamber start. Here's part of one. It could be a tube though. Let's see if there's another one. There's two that kind of welded together.
That's special.
And this is pretty special, this dendrite.
Polyhedral. What did you call them again?
Polyhedroid.
Polyhedroid.
That's pretty nice too. They fluoresce crazy colors.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Everything on the shelf is $50 a pound. That's crazy. Mr. Mueller's polish is worth more than that, let alone the material. My voice is completely gone. I'm wiped out from screaming for 3 weeks.
Hey, we're gonna boogie.
Okay.
Red Lion.
And is Ken coming?
Yeah.
Alright,
I think. I don't know.
I'm coming with you guys.
Alright. Goodbye, Rocks.
Do you think realistically we could do this?
To try to find these.
Look at that. The pyrite is great. polyhedral. Gotta keep the Rhino on the outside, obviously. We'll have for how rare they are. They're wiped out. You can't go get them. Even if you could go to Brazil. Is that Burrow Creek? Maybe.